Oh, I say I live in the most beautiful place in the whole world. Every time I get home to the summer, I'm so happy. It's the most beautiful place in the world. My name is Sigrid and I grew up in Aurland. People come here to be outside, be in the nature and do things that can take them closer to nature. Like kayaking, you can go closer to the animals, go closer to the waterfalls. Biking, then you can go up to the mountains, and it's a really cool experience to be up at the mountain for the 1 minute and then in an hour then you're down by the fjord taking a swim. And also a lot of hiking. There are so many nice trips and so many nice views you can get by walking around in the mountains here. If you go up to this mountain and just a bit further over, then you see down in the Matador. And also if you go up at the mountains next to my house, you can see down in the next fjord. Before they used to walk over the mountains. When they were visiting, they had to walk over the mountain to see each other. That's actually how my great-grandfather ended up here. He walked from another valley over the mountain and found my great-grandmother. That is the special part of farming here in the western part of Norway because of the mountains and the hills, and nothing is easy. You have a very small area, so you really have to use everything that you have available. We need to use everything, also the parts of our area that is above 1,000 meters above sea level. I grew up in a farm in a valley called Stjørdal. We have around 72, 73 goats. So in the summer we make a lot of goat cheese, the local traditional goat cheese. And we also have around 30 sheep. And also we have a couple of horses and a dog. We know that there have been people living on the farm from our family at least for 200, 300, 400 years. We know there have been people living there since the Viking Age, but we don't know how far back we are related. But our family have been living there for many hundred years. The life on the farm hasn't changed much really since forever, because some things you do in the same way always. Like for example the cheese making, which has always been a very strong tradition. They're trying to do what our great parents have been doing for many, many years, but keep it in a way so that we can actually live on it today as well. I get really proud of my mom who do this whole thing because it takes a lot of work. It makes me kind of proud to say, oh, I live here, I can do this every day. This is what you can experience by living here. It's not untouched, but it's touched just by a little bit. And the parts that have been changed by humans are also a part of the history, a part of the things you want to keep. Because the way people live here, the way people use the nature and use the area is also like it's been for a very long time. It's a part of a very long tradition.